Nah, nigga. We them boys, nigga, stamp it. Down here in the south, you can't go round without that cannon. Don't got time to do no planning. Pull up in that hot car with them speakers steady jamming. Got the chrome all on my rims, my nigga. We the ones that's branded. Cruising double S, I got a 4-5 in my hand. Grew up sliding through that dirt, was not raised by that sand. I'm a country made nigga, you know I don't give a damn. To them niggas talking tough, I'ma pull up where you stand. We them boys, nigga, stamp it. Down here in the south, you can't go round without that cannon. Don't got time to do no planning. Pull up in that hot car with them speakers steady jamming. Got the chrome all on my rims, my nigga. We the ones that's branded. Cruising double S, I got a 4-5 in my hand. Grew up sliding through that dirt, was not raised by that sand. I'm a country made nigga, you know I don't give a damn. To them niggas talking tough, I'ma pull up where you stand, yeah. South made nigga, you know I'm legit. Got that gold on my wrist, every corner know we lit. Big body swinging.
Yo, what's goody with y'all, man? We back with another video, man. So in today's video, I want to show y'all some live gameplay of me stopping Bunch X Nasty in the game. Not gonna lie, bro, Bunch X Nasty, y'all know this is probably one of the best formations in the game, but I'm here to tell y'all that I found one of the best defenses against Bunch X Nasty. Not gonna lie to you. So here it is, let's get into it. So the play we're gonna call is the cover 9 show 2 out of the Ravens defensive playbook, and the formation we're gonna be taking a look at is the nickel over formation or nickel wide, depending on which one you like. So honestly, and I'm here to tell y'all that this defense is really good if you know how to adjust. So all right, let's get into it. So first things first, we have this stock. We're gonna read this from left to right. So you see that I manned up this outside corner. He's gonna be, technically, if you come out in this play stock, it's gonna be cover 4, or it's gonna be a deep 4th right here. He'll be a deep zone, but I end up manning this guy up because that's usually what I do when I do play Bunch X Nasty players, because a lot of times they run corner routes, or they try to run little sneaky routes with this player. So I end up just manning it up just so we can have a little bit of coverage on him. Now the next thing we do, quarter flat to guard the running back just in case he floats out. We have the deep 4 safety right here just in case if any route does go deep. And just like what most people do in this game is they do the double streaks. Y'all know about the double streaks in the game. I don't really do too much explaining when it comes to that. Now this third receiver hook is responsible for this tight end. The vertical hook was responsible for number 22, which is Rashid Shaheed, and I'm not sure who this number 5 player is, but the soft squad is usually going to be responsible for this player. And then the deep half safety that's back here is going to be playing by himself, pretty much just safety help, just so he can watch the field. Now, on this very first play, we did something kind of crazy. And this was really my fault, because I mean, we pretty much had this whole entire play bagged from the get-go. Everything was bagged up, but what I did was made that mistake of manning that outside corner up on this guy right here, and then leaving this deep 4th guy and playing this and leaving this guy wide open. That was really my fault, my problem there. And that's not really a good way to start the video, but it gets even better. We're gonna get back into the defense. Y'all really don't care about the offense. Y'all are here to see the best defenses in the game right here. So now we get back into it. Now you see the first thing I do the same exact adjustments, but I just want to see what he does offensively. See if he does spam it. Okay, we go back. We reset the play. We just run it stock. So we have the corner out here by the tight end. And we end up switch sticking this. He still could have threw this probably, but he ends up throwing this vertical. And that's just not the read you make. That should have been a pick. This is the reason why this is the best defense in the game, because if you pay attention to the verticals that most people get beat by, is that you have the deep half guy that's playing back here. You have the vertical hook matching, you have this guy matching, and then you got the deep 4th guy that I was talking about earlier that he's gonna run over to play safety help on that as well. So you ain't gotta worry about it for real. Y'all boys gonna be chilling for real. So now we move on to the next play. Bunch X nasty again. So he tries the little motion play like he did last time, but I have a D4 guy here this time. Don't really have to worry about too much of nothing. He tries to throw this crosser. My boy Ed Too Tall Jones gonna make that play, and that's an easy pick. Easy pick. We lock that up. Not worried about him. Don't have to worry about him too much. We go down and score an easy touchdown. Get back on defense. Now he decides he wants to switch his play up. Now here, I want y'all to realize that whenever you playing, before you pick your defensive play, here's a pro tip. I'm pretty sure a lot of you Madden players know, but maybe you don't. But for players that don't know, if you wait on your opponent to pick a play. Wait and then look at the personnel, and it tells you the formation that they're in. It tells you gun bunch tight end. Gun bunch tight end weak, so you could automatically, okay, he's in gun bunch tight end. That means there's 3 receivers on one side, there's a running back on the same side as the bunch side, and then he has a tight end on the opposite side. So that's an indication in my head, like, okay, I know how I'm gonna adjust. And this is how I normally adjust to the bunch tight end weak. So first things first, we have this outside corner in a soft squat. Now, the reason why I put him in a soft squat right here is just in case if the tight end does run a corner route, the soft squat will literally carry this. But here's the downside of this, is that if you put this soft squat here, since this deep forward safety is supposed to, you know, kind of wander off, he's going to be, with this deep forward guy, he's going to play like a roll coverage. He's going to roll to the other side that needs help, because, for example, if these guys run verticals, this deep forward guy is going to run back there and play safety help, leaving the soft squat to end up trying to play this guy over the middle by himself. And you see, like, the leverage is just not there. The leverage is more catered to if he runs a corner route. You feel me? But that's pretty much it on that right side. Now, let's talk about this quarter flat. Now, I know, you know, this zone is usually dedicated to guarding the running back. So what I like to do, if the running back is on the opposite side of the quarter flat, I would typically just use this guy and then try to switch stick. So that way this quarter flat would just guard the running back if the running back does run a route. So I'm not really worried about, you know, losing yard. I mean, I'm not worried about him throwing cheap little routes to the running back, getting 5-6 yards every single time. So we're going to let him hike the ball. And you see, I immediately thought he was going to make the running back run out here, but he didn't do that. So now it was like, okay, the running back ain't running a route. So now I'm like, okay, but look, this is what I was talking about. The deep fourth guy ends up rolling out here because a number 85 is literally about to become open. But you see this vertical hook, he turns his hips to play this, but now the deep fourth guy is literally just playing safety help like this, like, because this deep half guy is over here playing this, he's taking this away. This guy is pretty much playing safety help for him right here, which is the vertical hook. And then you have this linebacker guarding across the field, which was, I think, my third receiver hook. And then we end up we just run with this so we can take this route away. And then now that leaves the tight end wide open right there. And that's just a bad adjustment by me. Really bad. Not gonna lie to you. Really bad. So, like I said, now here it is. Well, we do the same thing again. But see, now his route combinations are going to be different. Route combinations are going to be different, and you're going to see this when he hikes the ball. So now when he hikes the ball, that streak that became open, now this D4 guy is guarding it. And you want to know why? He's guarding it for a little bit, and he passes off to the soft squad. The soft squad will play a little bit better on this now. So now he can't just throw this. So now this is way much better defense. And the reason why this was better is because of his route combinations. His route combinations was really got him hurt. Now I'm kind of mad he could have maybe threw this right here, but we should have our deep half guy cover this. Our deep half guy should really do a better job of that, and that was just my fault. But I know exactly what I did wrong right there. I ended up changing that deep half guy into a deep fourth. So if we go back and look, instead of him being in the deep half, we changed him to a deep fourth. And so that really messed up the whole complexity of the defense. It made that streak way much more viable to getting open, because the soft squad plays a trail technique, and that's what you don't want. That deep half is there for safety help reasons, just in case if your guys do get beat over the top. So that was a bad adjustment by me, but y'all kind of get the concept. I'm showing you guys the mistakes that I'm making, and now that when you get in your games, you know the things that you shouldn't be doing. And he throws an easy corner out here, which we kind of knew that was coming. That's why we ended up manning up. That's why we ended up manning up right here. And this is the reason why we man up. I know some of you, like I said earlier, that this guy responsible for this guy responsible for that guy. But the reason why we man up is that because when your guys are in a regular zone, or like a third receiver hook or a vertical hook, they play a trail technique, kind of where they kind of just, you know, sit there. And then when they realize they're about to get beat, then they turn their hips and run. That's what you don't want. When you're man to man, they're going to guard that man literally no matter where they go. But see, with gun bunch, and the reason why this formation is so good is that because this tight end can run a corner route. And so he's going to literally run into everybody and make this linebacker have to work to get out there to him. And that's exactly what happened. You would think as soon as you hike the ball, it would be just smooth. But you see kind of he wiggles, and then you see by the time he realizes that the tight end is running gone, that's when he decides he wants to turn his hips. And then it was too late. And that was just a really good read by him. So what you could do, there are a lot of different things you could do to stop that. But here's one way that I do if people do the corner route. I would change this deep half guy into a purple, so a curl flat. I'll turn it into a curl flat so we can stop the tight end. Then I would man up. I would man up the third receiver hook on Rashid Shaheed, and then man the vertical hook up on this guy. So that way we have a soft squad here just in case if the tight end does run that, and then we just gotta watch the tight end if he does go vertical. That's the only bad part. If the tight end runs a streak right there, we're cooked. So that's the bad thing about that setup. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, when you're playing defense in this game, every defense has a weakness. So you just got to pinpoint that, and he ends up throwing an easy corner route over there. So now the next play here, he's going to come out in this bunch tight end weak. And we're going to do literally the same exact adjustments, but this time we go purple. And the only reason why I put a purple out there on my DN was because I wanted to try something. Now, I was accidentally pressing buttons. I meant to man up this linebacker on number 85 and then man up the vertical hook on the receiver right here. But I ended up manning up the vertical hook on the running back, and that was my accident. That was literally my accident because I was literally pressing. I was like kind of, you know, rushing a little bit. But honestly, it kind of worked. It kind of worked, but the problem lies where we gave up a potential streak. And this is where the problem lies, because we were supposed to man this guy up, and then now this guy turns his hip. Now the corner out is covered, but we have three guys over here. But luckily, number 3 ends up making a great play with a deep zone KO. So that was really good there. So now this next play, we're going to man up the third receiver hook. We're going to man up the third receiver hook on this tight end. So no matter where this tight end goes, we got a man there. Quarter flat is going to be responsible for this guy right here. This D4 guy is going to be responsible for this guy. This D4 guy is going to be playing just safety help, just chilling, just waiting. Vertical hook, not really guard none unless the running back runs a route. Soft squat is going to guard if the running back runs like any type of route going out here. The soft squat will pick it up. But other than that, this play right here, this is a box. Easy defense. Easy defense. And you see right there, he tries to throw it. I mean, that was a really good read. He's got a terrible animation, but I had the better abilities right there in that case. So when you're playing mud abilities are gonna take over the game anyway. Y'all already know how I feel about, but as far as abilities, but it is what it is, man. I ain't really doing too much complaining for real. So now he goes to this play right here. So I realized it's 3rd and 10. So I'm like, okay, he's probably gonna go back to the corner route. So what I said earlier is that I would normally put the deep half guy into a curl flat, but this time I put the D in a curl flat, just so we can have that guy just kind of bounce out and play. But we realized that he ran this guy across the field, that motion play, so we immediately switched stick over here just so we can put this guy in position. And then switch off of him, let him play, and then we play the vertical right there. And as you see, that's really, really good defense. Really, really good defense. Like, the things I'm doing, this is me thinking when I'm in a game. When I'm in a game, I'm consistently thinking about my next move. This is what I'm literally doing. While I'll be thinking, I'll be talking in chat, I'll be chilling, but honestly, this is what my mindset be going through. I literally go through so much in the game mentally that I'm literally thinking about his next move. So now we just man these guys up, soft squat, deep half, or 2D force, quarter flat, just like this. And we're just gonna play defense like this. And as you see, based off his route combinations, there's literally nothing open. The Cam Newton, because we realized that he really didn't do too much with his running back. That was his problem. His problem was he wasn't running his running back out on routes, even though I wasn't really blitzing. So now I have a lot of people in coverage, and he's got a lot of people blocking. So that's a bag. So we're just running this route for him. This D4 guy is gonna run up here, so we ain't really worried too much about that, and they're gonna match that, and that's just really good defense. Nothing's open, bro. GG's. So I mean, I literally just explained to y'all the best defense in the game. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, this is arguably the best defense in the game, but yet y'all ain't gonna catch on. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure y'all boys hit that like button, hit that sub button. We're getting closer to 3,000 subs. Anyway, man, appreciate y'all.